Hey, what's going on, guys? As you know, I flew the FSLabs A321 NEO yesterday, and after flying it for 5 hours, 2 flights, 2 takeoffs, 2 landings, 2 boardings, I have to say that I do not regret my purchase of this airplane whatsoever. I'm actually going to be flying it more often, and I welcome the competition between this and whatever Phoenix brings to the market when they drop their NEO airplanes. I also invite you guys in the chat to tell me where I'm wrong with what I'm about to say. Tell me where you disagree, or tell me where you agree. I appreciate you guys' comments on all these videos here. So first of all, Phoenix is the A1 top dog, #1 Airbus developer in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and they're very good at what they do. They've been doing it for 4 years now, and I love the Phoenix. I have all the Phoenix airplanes as well, but they haven't dropped the NEOs yet. So FSLab took the opportunity to drop their 321 NEO on the market before Phoenix did. And was it rush? Perhaps, to get that little market share, but I spent my $70 on it, and I welcome the competition. There needs to be more competition with all these airplanes at high fidelity planes in any simulator. That brings out the best in everybody, and you can get to fly a different flavor of all these airplanes from the different developers who make them. I appreciate that, and I love that. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to pick up the A321 NEO from FSLabs. Yes, they have a pass. Yes, the .exe spyware from P3D FSX days, but you know what? They were a great developer back then, and I think they'll be a great developer in the sim today. $70 for this airplane. Is it worth $70 right now? Almost. It's not quite there. There are some few things about the airplane that I don't like right off the bat. However, I think FSLabs is good for fixing these things, seeing that they've been in the business a long time and they're just not a newcomer to it. First thing I don't like about it is the user interface. Most of this stuff that's in the CDU should be in the EFB, in my opinion. It's just like PMDG. All the aircrafts that have been imported from P3D FSX have a lot of functionality in the CDU, but that functionality now needs to be moved to the EFB, and you can do your boarding, your weight and balance, your calculations, your settings, your throttle calibration. All that stuff needs to be EFB, in my opinion. And that's one of the drawbacks with this FSLab NEO that I don't like. But I'm hoping that they're listening and they will change that soon. However, what I do think it has over the Phoenix right now, and I'm not a real world pilot, I fly with a keyboard and mouse, man, but I think the flight model feels smoother, if that's a word, to what the Phoenix has right now, especially on landing. The landing to me feels more natural with the 2 landings I did on it. I'll be flying it more just to see if I can confirm that, but always in the Phoenix there is something with the flare that didn't feel too right. I don't know exactly how it should be in real life, but from a simmer's perspective, I prefer the flare on this airplane and just the hand flying itself over the Phoenix. So that's one thing I have. Texture wise as well, I think this is a preference. Everybody's different. I think the texture is a little bit more richer in the FSLabs as well over the Phoenix. I just like the shading and the coloring of it as compared to the Phoenix. Look a little bit flat to me, but hey, what can I tell you? That's my preference. However, on the sounds, I think the Phoenix beats it out of the water. The Phoenix has a better sound set, and you can hear it, man. There's more details in it, and more care was taken to give you the sounds that the Phoenix has. So that's one positive. The next positive I like about the Phoenix side of it is the polish, the user interface on the Phoenix. It's just well put together, well thought out, and most of the different settings you have are in the EFB, as where it should be, considering it's 2025. And back in the day, in the P3D FSX days, there was no EFB, so everything was in the CDU as far as settings. And I give Phoenix credit for doing that and recognizing that, because just like with PMDG and now FSLabs, a lot of the settings you have to dig 2-3 pages deep in the CDU or the FMC to find these things. And in 2025, you want the stuff to be in the EFB. It's just easier to use, easier to load, easier to manage, and that is a great thing that Phoenix did to make their aircraft such a great airplane all around. Surprisingly, I did a poll yesterday, and 60% of the people are going to wait on the Phoenix to come out, but 40%, believe it or not, is going to either get the FSLabs right now or have both the FSLabs and the Phoenix. And that says a lot. I like that. To me, that's competition. To me, that's people going, I love variety. I want two different flavors of this airplane. And that is a great thing to have in any simulator or any gaming genre, is just to have different flavors of a plane, man. I have all the Phoenix aircraft already. And so adding another A320 from Phoenix is okay. It's going to be great. They're the best of the best. But having somebody else like FSLabs do it, where they have been in the market a very long time, very good at what they do, is a good thing in my opinion. And I'm enjoying it. I will be flying this FSLabs plane more and enjoying it for what it is. And then when the Phoenix comes out, we'll grab the Phoenix as well. We'll have both. We're in the both camp that we're going to have the two planes. But all in all, I do not regret spending the $70 on this airplane whatsoever. The price to me is worth it for what you get, and I'm sure FSLabs is going to continue to develop this thing and to continue to make the changes on it that's going to be pleasing to all of us in the way we fly and what we fly and so forth. So let me hear in the comments what you guys think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I full of crap? You guys have no problem expressing yourselves. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Have a great one. See ya.